Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're gonna talk a little bit about the AT-15. As you all know by now, this tank received one of the biggest buffs ever in the 7.4 update because it went from 2.8k or 3k average DPM to nearly 4k. Honestly, I don't really know the exact values, but who cares, because we are in the current meta, so all that matters is the current meta, which is 4k damage. Now, is it a good tank? Did this buff really improve the tank, or is it still like the same as it was before, just an average tank? Personally, I think it made it one of the most broken tanks if you manage to have the right, and by right I mean tremendously right team, but also matchmaking. Let me explain. With the AT-15, you have two things: an amazing gun, which has the best DPM nowadays, literally, look at this, 3.5 seconds of reload for nearly 250 alpha damage, and you're gonna see on that AS3 that we are gonna completely wrecked. But you also have a good armor profile, or at least a good armor profile against the right enemies, because most of the time with the AT-15, if you're facing, for example, tier 7, yes, you are gonna bounce. But if you're facing tier 8 tank destroyer, trust me, even without using gold shells, they will penetrate through your armor like it's butter. And I'm not even talking about the weak spot that you have on the top right part of the tank. I'm talking about your literal alarmer, side cheeks of the turret, etc, etc. There are no ways for you not to get penetrated by a tier 8 tank destroyer, except maybe if its shot goes into your gun mantlet. And even the gun mantlet is quite a weak spot, or at least it was back in the days. I think Wargaming tried something on the AT-15, if I remember correctly, it was 6 or 7 updates ago, but I might say some bullshits here. All I can tell you is that the AT-15 armor profile is extremely weak against the wrong enemies. Now, there is another big weakness, and I think that by now, watching at the replay, you already know what it is. It's the mobility. The mobility on this tank is really horrible. And as you can see, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to use the cam. As you can see, I'm using some speed boosters right there, because it was actually my first game with the tank since the 7.4 update. And I thought, hey, if there is speed booster and if I use it, it might do it, maybe something. Maybe I'm going to climb up to 30 kilometers per hour. Trust me, it's not worth it to use the speed booster. You should rather go for maybe a repair kit, fire extinguisher, or something like that instead, simply because you will keep your 20 kilometers per hour top speed, regardless of what boosters you are using, which makes it really lame, in my opinion, but hey, that's how it is. You can't have the mobility, the armor, and the gun. Now, something you need to understand about how to play correctly, and you're gonna see directly here against the Emil right now. As you can see, I'm angling my tank, because if you don't angle your tank, you are gonna get wrecked. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna do a huge mistake that is gonna cost me the game you're gonna see right now, because I just dropped out of my position for no freaking reason, which allowed the SU-130PM to sneak a shot, making me a one shot right now. Unfortunately for me, now, I know it's over for me, literally, I know it's over. If I say in the chat, if I win, it's gonna be a world record, but let's be honest, we all know I'm not gonna make it. I'm against an SU-130PM, nearly full HP, same for the T-32. I mean, okay, I have 4k DPM, but against an SU-130PM, it just has to circle me, and it's literally over. And trust me, as the AT-15 doesn't have any armor, if we compare its armor to the penetration of the SU-130PM gun, I know it's over. All I care about is doing my damage. I already know it's an ace tanker, but I say to myself, you know what? Maybe in the heat of the battle, I could try to climb up a little bit my damage, maybe to go for a damage record or anything like that. And you're gonna see that I managed to do it. I pop around the corner against that T-32, and here we go. We angled our tank, hiding our cupola, and now we just have to straight go in and roll some shots. I'm using adrenaline, but unfortunately, boom, there is the SU-130PM. I know I played it badly because I didn't really care about that game, to be fair. Even if it's a world record, I I don't care. I don't care. That's not a tank I like. I just enrich it, as you can see. As you can see right here, it looks like it's a premium tank simply because I knew if I did not enrich it, I wouldn't play it literally. But it's cool because I managed to do a 5.9k damage game, which I wanted to share with you. That's all I have to do and say for this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. It was a little bit of a relaxed video today because I did a Hall of Fame game, so I was like, why not using it on the channel? So if you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And before you go out of this video, I want to tell you something. By next Wednesday, so in 4 days by now, I am gonna receive my new microphone setup, and I already had the pleasure of testing it directly into the store, and trust me, the audio is gonna be fucking amazing. So I'm excited, at least. Maybe you're not as excited as I am, but I do. So thank you all for watching, and see you soon.